Hey guys, Total5 here with episode number 1 of our new career mode on FIFA 19 to see out the year for these last, 2 months exactly I think it is. But to see out the last 2 months, we are going to play on our Wolves career mode for FIFA 19. I've done all the transfers up to today's date. I've put us in the Europa League. Obviously, Wolves have to do some qualifying in the Europa League, but they've got a good enough squad, I believe. They will probably qualify for it. So I've put ourselves in. You can see here, here's the squad. I have made the transfers they've made in real life. I've made them to the squad. All other Premier League transfers I've made. I've done Bundesliga, Serie A, Liga, and what is the other? Oh, Spanish, La Liga. I've done all the transfers to them. So as you can see here, Vallejo, Dendoncker, and also Raul Jimenez have all been made transfers. Now I know the Vallejo one is a loan in real life, and Wolves will probably make that a permanent transfer next season like they did with the Jimenez and Dendoncker ones. I'm pretty certain that they will do that. If not, then I apologise, but you can't do the loan transfers. So, the first player we're going in for is a player to play at left wing back. That is Marcos Alonso. He had his best time in the Premier League playing a left wing back under Antonio Conte, and we've just gone and had a £25.5 million offer for him accepted. And for an 83 rated left back, 27, he's still got a couple years behind him. I think that's a really good deal. I don't like him in real life. I do not like him. I'm a Chelsea fan. I do not like him. But on the game, he is good. He is very good on the game. So we're going to give him a crucial first team player, 3 years, a £50 million release clause, and on his wages, he actually took a rather hefty wage decrease. And welcome to the MOLINEUX, Alonso. Fee, £25.5 million. Overall, that is a great signing, I think. Taking a look at his stats here, he's got a lot of greens, a lot of dark greens as well, which is nice to see. And I don't think there was any reds apart from his goalkeeper, handling and diving, which is nice to see. So he's got a good shot, and we move on to the season confident. We've actually got a goal scorer at left back now, which is nice to see. Helder Costa, I'm going to accept an offer from Watford of 6.6 million, and he will be moving on. We'll get 5.5 of that, and we will go in and try and make another transfer. This time is another player that Wolves are linked with in real life, Patrick CUTRONE, who I do believe they've actually signed. They've just not announced it yet. But we're going to go for a £20 million fee, but Milan are not budging on the 21.3 million. We will accept that because for a player, he's got a lot of potential. He's still young, so we should be able to, even if we sell him on, we should be able to make money on that. But he wants an important first team role. He's on 54k per week, 5 years in contract length, which is brilliant to see. We'll give him it till he's 25 years old. No release clause, very good. And we're going to give him a 1k wage bonus, bump him up to £55,000 per week. And welcome to the MOLINEUX, CUTRONE for 21.3 million. Another good signing there. Very nice. As we move on, showing his stats, he's not quite there yet. That is why he's going to be a rotation behind Jimenez and Jota, who are going to be our 2 starting strikers. But I think he will get there. He'll get there probably very quickly. As we move on to another signing, that is going to be Ruben Diaz. He's another player Wolves have been linked with. Man United have been linked with him. We're going to offer 13 million, straight up. And they say 21.4. We go 17.5. They again go 21.4. So we try and meet him at 20 million. They accept that, which is brilliant to see. 20 million for a centre-back. And so far, we have spent about 60 million on 3 very high quality or high potential players. Obviously, Marcos Alonso for 25 million is probably the best deal we've had so far. But Diaz is only on 8.8k per week, meaning his wages aren't going to want to be rose that much, as you can see here. He's asked for 30k. We've removed his bonus, so he's asked for an extra 3k. That's absolutely brilliant. To get a 79 rated defender with a lot of potential, we welcome him to the MOLINEUX, Diaz for 20 million. And he's only on 33k per week at 79 overall, with a lot of potential to grow. Is brilliant to see. 94 aggression, 81 heading accuracy, He's got some good standing volleys, standing tackles. He's got a great weak foot as well, and he's a leader, maybe a future captain for this team. But you thought the transfers were done there. There's one more transfer in this episode and one more transfer in this transfer window. It is Mario Lemina from Southampton. He wants to leave in real life, and I think he'd be a good player to pick up. We're going to offer 15 million for him, 3 million over his current valuation of 12 million. They're going to accept that, and we're going to move straight into contract negotiations. Now, we offer him the rotation role. He doesn't quite want that. He wants to be more of an important first team player, which is a bit annoying, but I guess we can use him as a kind of important in every other game or something like that. But his wages, we're going to give him 40k. He wants 41.5 with the goal bonus. We remove the goal bonus, and he wants 45. Again, very easy to agree upon. And we welcome him to the MOLINEUX. Lemina for 15 million. All of our transfer business has been done and dusted. And again, a very nice looking player here. A lot of green and dark green stats. A couple of, one red, a couple of oranges, and a couple of yellows. But in the midfield, he looks like he's going to be a good one, as we are about to send out 2 future scouts, one to Portugal and one to England, as we move into the first game of the Premier League season, where we will be taking on Everton in the league. It's going to be a good one. As we look at the fans, they're excited. They're excited for this new season under a new manager. Marcos Alonso is making his debut for us. He's got that number 3, as is Ruben Diaz, who is number 6. Then Donker's making his first team debut. Vallejo is also making his first team debut. But you can see here, we have gone with a kind of 3 at the back with 2 wing backs that are also wingers. So defensively, we're a 5-3-2. Attacking, we're a 3-5-2. But as for Everton, there's one mistake I made. I forgot to put Zuma back at Chelsea. That is the only, I think that is the only person I forgot to change. And it is Kurt Zuma back to Chelsea. So I apologise for that. But we kick off, and Vallejo, his first touch in a Wolves shirt is not the best one. And then look at this here, Richarlison, he misses the ball completely. He lets Richarlison go through, and then he takes him out. And 2 minutes into his debut for Wolves, he's gone and got a yellow card. So it's not the best of starts for him. But we hope he can improve in the second half as he receives the ball. He's going to play outfield to Dendoncker, looking to start an attack here. He finds Jimenez. Jimenez is going to turn. He's got an option in João Moutinho. Plays it first time through to Diego Jota, who we've given the number 10 shirt. Dinks one back across. But a lovely clearance there by Kurt Zuma. Acrobatic clearance, if anything. 16 minutes into the game, though, Diaz finds Moutinho. Moutinho is going to turn and find Jimenez. He's going to turn himself. Finds Neves. Lays it off. Out wide to Marcos Alonso. We know he's got a better strike on him than that. We definitely know that. That one was a very weak effort, straight into the palms of Pickford, as he clears it away. But we have got a very tall defence who can win headers. Dendoncker finds Moutinho. He plays the ball straight off of Idrissa Gana Gueye. He plays it to Digne. Up to Lulic, but Doherty's got that in cover. Lovely ball up to Neves. He dinks one over the top to Marcos Alonso. This time he takes a touch, and he powers it into the back of the net. And he's got a goal on his debut. And it's pretty much a complete replica of the chance we had literally a couple of seconds ago. But you can see here, half volley, a cross goal. Pickford's not quick enough to react to that one. And we go 1-0 up on our home game of the season. It's brilliant to see. Neves, we're going to look to go straight from kickoff and get another goal. Dendoncker, he's going to dink one over the top to Doherty. Nice looped ball. Headed down to Jimenez. Tries to volley it. Can't quite do so. Neves tries to dink it again, but Pickford can easily catch that one. And another chance goes missing. Jota, though, receives the ball. Plays it through to Jimenez. Can't quite get the better of Keane. It's headed away, only as far as Marcos Alonso. Heads it down to Neves. Hits it first time on the scissor kick. And it is just wide of the post. We know that Neves has got a nice volley on him, a nice audacious long shot on him. So we'll be looking to utilise that as much as we can this season as Doherty looks to get past Lulic, finds Neves. He's going to play it to Moutinho, actually dinks up for him. He hits it on the first time volley and he cracks the crossbar. Unfortunately, that would have been a brilliant goal to put us 2-0 up going into half time. But in the second half, the first chance comes from a corner, which is going to be headed straight back to Moutinho. He's got another chance to whip in a nice little cross. Can't quite find anyone. He's got a man over in Dendoncker. Dendoncker's going to then play it through to Jimenez. Holds off Digne nicely. He's got a couple of men that he can lay it off to. chooses to go back to Dendoncker, lays it off to Moutinho, takes a touch, tries to curl one, and it does go just wide off the post, unfortunately for us. As we make our first couple substitutions in this game, CUTRONE and Lamina are both coming on for their debuts. Diego Jota and Dendoncker are coming off. They both played quite well in this game. But 70 minutes into the game, CUTRONE plays it to Jimenez. He plays it through to Neves, who's unfortunately probably our best creator in the midfield. Pulls up, so what we're going to do, we'll play the ball to Diaz. We're going to kick the ball out of play. Mitch forces the substitution. Neves is going to come off. He looks nice. He's jogging off, which is nice to see. He's not permanently injured. Gibbs White is coming on for his first game under us. But it's not nice to see Neves pulling up like that. Hopefully, he's okay to continue in the rest of the season. He won't need to take a forced break. But 81 minutes into the game, Jimenez and CUTRONE are connecting nicely up top as CUTRONE gets in behind. He's got Lamina at the back post, plays it across, and somehow Lamina's put that one over the crossbar, and it's still 1-0. Alonso here plays to the keeper. Jimenez is going to win the header to Lamina. And we're just trying to waste time as we see out the clock. We get the 1-0 victory on our first home game of the season. Marcos Alonso, the goal scorer, looking happy, celebrating with Lamina, both of them making their first team debuts as we win the game 1-0. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Wolves Career Mode. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.